Hello YouTubers, and I must say, and I must give a big thank you out to Yorkshire Lad for showing me his Star Wars collection for the original Xbox. I do thank you for that, I do appreciate that. Now I know how much I've got to collect. I've just been looking through my original Xbox and I've only got 1 or 2 Star Wars games, so thanks for that Yorkshire Lad. And just for I do this video, I thought I'd do it. People might not be interested, I might not get any views on this, but if I do, I'm going to give you a glimpse into what I used to watch when I was younger, when I was like growing up in 70s and that, and what TV programmes were there. I haven't got them all, and I haven't put them all what I have got. I'm only putting a glimpse, just to see if people, like it. I mean, the videos I'm not going to show you is the $6 Million Man and the Bionic Woman, because they was very popular and that. But the ones what I'm going to show you is the ones what I used to watch, and I used to watch them. Believe it or not, back in the 70s, I used to watch them as reruns as well. So I mean, this is what got me into science fiction, basically. Most of these, apart from the original Star Trek series, that what got me into Star Trek. The original Star Wars films got me into Star Wars, and that's so without further ado, I'm gonna go now. Can anyone remember these? You should be able to remember these. The Protectors. This is the complete series of Robert Vaughn, Irene Dawn Porter and Tony Anholt. And that is The Protectors. And I used to watch these when I was a kid. These used to be on when I was a child. I can remember watching Saturday morning TV with things like this. You don't get that anymore. You don't get quality TV anymore, I don't think. So yeah, that's one of them. And then I got in, and then I started. Well, I watched Curtis and Moore and The Persuaders, and that. And I suppose back in the day, they were pretty good. And yeah, I used to watch. I've watched the rerun of the original. Roger Moore Sen, and the black and white version. Then I watched the colour version. I don't know why there's 2 different versions, really. And I don't know why they do the black and white era and then the colour era. But yeah, this will stand out to me. This was, what I used to rush home for. Friday night, used to watch things like that back in early 70s and that. And then I got into science fiction through these guys, the Champions. And I thought, well, that's very good. And it is the complete TV series, what I've got here. They only ever did 2 seasons, but I have got the complete TV series. And you've got to remember, back in the day when I used to watch these, yeah, they were quite good. I think these come out in the 60s any case. I'm damn sure it's a 1960s one. I know The Persuaders I think that is the back end at 60s to 70s. And I know The Protectors is what it is. I think that's mainly 70s. And you can, with flares and that. So, yeah. So, the Champions. I really liked getting into, especially into science fiction. And I really did get into it as well. And I got into it through this. I also started watching this in the 70s. UFO from 1970s. Shadow and all that. We had Ed Bishop in it and that. And I only picked these up cheap. When you believe it or not, I only got them cheap. But at the end of the day, you don't see it much in Wild, as people will tell me. People say to me, "Oh, well, you don't see." You can get it off of Amazon, but prices are inflated on there. as well. But you can get it, like I say, on Amazon. This is UFO. You can get it in Blu-ray, but prices are inflated up there. So I paid £8, and then I got the others. They only ever did volumes 5 and 8. There's only ever 26 episodes of this. So yeah, that's the UFO, and this is what got me into real proper proper science fiction, as I would call it, because I watched this, and then my dad said to me, "Oh, well, you might like the original TV series of Star Trek." Now, I was only 4 or 5 when I started to watch the original series of Star Trek, and that's what got me into it. So I am a science fiction nut. I'm a big fan of science fiction. Now, I don't know if you remember this. This is called Regan. This is the pilot film to the Sweeney. It's before the Sweeney, there was Regan. This was shown on Armchair, what we call Armchair Thriller, starring John Thorne, Dennis Waterman and Garfield Morgan. Armchair Cinema, I must say. Armchair Cinema. Say look, Armchair Cinema. And I saw this, and it was shortly after seeing this, they brought out this, the Sweeney. And this is the complete series, 14 discs. Believe you me, I have watched every one of them, and I do enjoy it. And for Dennis Waterman, his next big hit after this was Minder, and I liked Minder as well. But also the next big hit after this was the original Professionals with Bodie and Doyle. That was a big hit, but that went in from back end at 70s into 80s, but it's still a big hit. In my mind, I think the Professionals were a bigger hit than Dempsey and Makepeace, which was done in the 80s, and then I saw this, the complete series of this. This is Fox. It's about Billy Fox and his family. They're a set of gangsters, really, but they're lovable rogues, if you know what I mean. And they're all there. They're all come out of different things, all come out of other things, but they're all there. Ray Winston's in it. The bloke who plays Yossi Hughes is in it. But Fox, it's a good TV series. I have watched it. I've watched it multiple times. I still enjoy it to this day. And then the one what I did watch, I think I was about 13 when this came out, Danger UXB, and that was quite good as well. And I enjoyed that as well. And then Airline came out. Now, I didn't really understand why this didn't really take off, but it never did. They only ever did 3-disc set. It was a good TV series, but they never made another one. Unfortunately, they only made one. And this is it. This is Airline. I remember it from back in the day. And I used to like watching it. Now, I was quite surprised it didn't work out, because the guy there, Roy Marsden and Richard Effner and Polly Hemingway. Now, Ray Marsden became Detective Dalgleish in the TV series Dalgleish, and I'm surprised this didn't take off. It was good enough, but I think the TV company didn't really. ITV in Granada, where it were on, look, you know what I mean. ITV in Granada didn't deem it. I don't think they got enough views, so they never did it. But talking about TV series, is what really did do it for me was Battlestar Galactica. This is another one what I love. It's science fiction, and that. If anyone took any of my science fiction away from me, I'd do me nothing. I'm a big Doctor Who fan. I collect the newer stuff of Doctor Who because I think it's better. I won't say it's a better storyline. It's better studios, it's better effects and things like that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not dishing classic Doctor Who, because classic Doctor Who it's all linked up into modern stuff any case. It all links back into it. I've got some classic Doctor Who, but It's just a bit unfortunate that you can't buy season 1 to 3 with Hartnell, and then so on and so on and so on. Then you can get a complete collection. You know what I mean? But you get them in dribs and drabs, if you know what I mean. Like you can get one episode of this and one episode of that. It's just a shame that they don't release them on proper video. But there you go. That is definitely Battlestar Galactica, the original series. And as you know, Lorne Greene here in Bonanza. The guy who plays Starbuck, he was in the A-Team. The original A-Team, remember that? I have got that, but I can't get it out. He was in the original A-Team. So yeah, quite good. I like it. And I've watched it. And then I thought the final season of it all was Galactica 1980, where they found Earth and that, protecting Earth and that. You know what I mean? So they did make it, but at the end of the day, was the final say. I thought they could have done more with it, but nope, they didn't. And then I thought, talk about a TV series. Well, I think it bombed. I don't think it made it, but I will stand to be corrected why they only did one season of it, and it's a 2-disc set, and there's only 6 episodes of it, and it's a piece of cake. It's about World War II, but it didn't work out. They didn't do any more. I picked it up because it was cheap, and it's still wrapped up. But I got it, and I will be watching it. I will be opening it and watching it, obviously, but I think it bombed. I think it died a death, really. I don't know why, because I'm into stuff like this, but it did. I picked up the UXB, and then I picked up this Unexploded Bomber's UXB, and then I thought, complete series, all 40 episodes, 13 DVD set of Bugs. Remember the technological includes bonus DVD. You remember Bugs, don't you? You remember Bugs? The war on crime. The science fiction side of it. Bugs. Which had a bloke in, I think it was from Neighbours. Long hair. You know what I mean? Became very popular at the time, but now it's just, they only did, like I said, there's only 2 boxes there, so they only did 2 seasons of it. I picked it up because it was cheap, and that's why I picked it up. And really, in retrospect, I should have picked up more. Now, do you remember? Do you remember this? I've got the complete box set of V. This were, you got V the mini-series, and then you got the final battle, then you got the last ever series they ever did. So you've got the original mini-series, the final battle, and then the complete series there. Remember that? I used to watch this when I was growing up. I was only young when that came out in early 80s. But Robert Englund is in it. He will play Freddy Krueger. He's in this. I was like Daft Alien. Yeah, so there you go. That's a sneak peek and a nice quick look at what I like to say, quality TV. I mean, I can show you things like this. Space 1999. I mean, everyone remembers Jerry Anderson's. I mean, I've got Jerry Anderson's UFO there, but this is Space 1999, and that, where the moon went out of orbit and things like that. So yeah. So, what is your favourite TV series? I will say favourite TV series, and I will limit it up to 1981-82. So from the 70s up to 82, which is your favourite TV series? Comment below. And there you go. So, if you like this, please, thumbs up, and that. And subscribe if you're new, and hit the bell icon, and that'll notify you, hopefully, that I'm putting up more stuff. And also, please share this video, share all the videos what you watch on here. It's not only my channel, it's your channel as well. We're growing together. Just remember that we've got to grow together. So please share it with everybody and anybody, and comment below, and smash the like button. Let's see if we can get more likes and head up towards, let's see if we can get up to 100 subscribers. And there you go. So catch you all later. This is Yorkshireman signing off. Bye for now. Tatty bum.